Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be strong. Go with your heart and believe in miracles, because anything can and will happen. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 257, Nasdaq up 98, S&P's up 34, gold contract flat at $1,208 an ounce, silver flat at $15.30 an ounce, platinum up $13.50 at $9.43 an ounce, copper up at 2 pennies at $2.06 a pound. Light sweet crude up, let me get that light sweet crude, sorry about this. Light sweet crude, folks, up $1.92, trading out at $32.89. What you had with light sweet crude, yesterday you got up into the $33 area. You had the volume up there. It gave it up in price, moved back to the lower end. Guess what? You have volume at highs. You have volume and you push highs. You're going to be right back up to that level. Oil wants higher price. 10-year note. That's down 12 ticks, 130.17. The 30-year bond is off 1 point at 164.23. Now, the 10 and the 30 pull back. You get lighter volume. So with that setting up, that high that was established last week will get tested. So this is going to be really wild watching how this counter trend bounce is taking place. King dollar. King dollar down 30 ticks, trading at 96.84. The euro is down 12 at 111, and the yen is trading at 113.89. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. So the SPY closed up $3.10. You're at $192.88. Your swing point that you're going into from the 1st of February is $194.58. What I expect you're going to see, you're going to go right after that tomorrow. More than likely, you're going to take it out. Why? Because we did 129 million shares versus the 136. You're laying right below it. The Dow Industrial, and so when you're laying below it like that, you're accelerating. We accelerated from yesterday. This is not big volume by any means. We just went from 120 million to 129 million. I expect you're going to take it out. This is still building a B to a C of a much larger ABC down. But that being said, I think we're going to go a lot higher here. Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow Industrials? This is what you have. Dow is laid out. It's up 257 points. You're at 16,450. Now, the Dow has gone into the February 1st level with higher volume. We've done 1.2 billion versus 1 billion. The Dow wants to get into, up, and over. So I suspect what you're going to see is that somehow, some way, the Dow is going to run up to 17,120. And right now, that's a large move. But just to keep that in context, folks, we were at 15,500 4 days ago. So we moved 900 points in 4 days. You take that where we are right now, the 16,400, what I'm saying is that we are going to move another 600 points. So you can see that's not pushing it that much compared to where we've just moved. The NASDAQ composite. What do you have with the composite? Composite had a huge expansion of volume. So the composite is up 98. We're at 45.34. The swing point on the composite is 46.36. So you're talking about another 102 points higher. We did 2.368 billion in the composite versus 2.1. Bottom line, composite also wants to get up there, and we'll see if in fact the composite can make it up to the 4,800. The difference with the Dow, the S&P versus the composite is that the composite went to much lower prices. So we'll see what kind of juice it has on this counter trend bounce. You got to remember, we have 2 more days in the week. It's a short trading week as it is. We're coming into option expiration. The juice is there in order for this thing to keep running right up into higher price. Now, what's going to give us a decent clue, and this is where you're going to be able to see this tonight actually, is the bond market. What we have with bonds is this. The 10-year note is down 12 ticks, which is not a lot. We're at 130.17. We had been down to 130.06. The volume is contracting. It's going against a day of strength on February 8th. Now, we did 1.4 versus 1.6. So if you see if this can't make it below the 130.05, then that's saying, hold it, you got to watch out. This is going to retrace right here, right now, meaning in the next couple of days. So the bond market, I suspect, will be the first indication that do we want to keep going higher, bonds go lower, or in fact, is this thing going to flip around? My take, as I just said, is that we're going to go higher. I suspect this 10-year is actually going to come down into the 129.08. That would be a normal retracement in a market that does want to go higher. Because that spike high that was established on February 11th is a high volume spike high, and it's also a shooting star. Shooting stars love to get hit. High volume spike highs want to get hit. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar is setting up an ABC structure on the way down. What do you have with King dollar? Couldn't handle higher price out here today. You are at 96.83. King dollar is building cause to get into this $93, 93.12. That is the August 24th swing low. And, we'll see what type of cause it gets built in order to get down into that level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We're going to have lots of numbers coming out for you. The first one, Newmont Mining. That just come across with numbers. Newmont closed at $24.84. It's trading at $24.72. Numbers go like this in Newmont. Let's see what they have. So the sales, the estimate was $1.82 billion. They came in at $1.82 billion. Their earnings per share, they were looking for 4 cents. And let's see what they got. Profit retreats 77. I don't think they got 4 cents. They produced 1.3 million ounces of gold. So net income was $507 million or 98 cents a share. Continuing operations was okay, you stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow finished up 257. NASDAQ up 898. S&P's up 34. We're going to be right back.